Good morning. Welcome to Sending Ravens. I'm just doing a little smudge here. I wonder if everybody knows what smudge is all about. It clears energy. So this is sage. This is cedar. And this is a kind of wood that they burn in South America. I can't remember the name of that. Somebody might tell me in the comments. And all of these are forms of smudging, okay? And they clear energy. So you know how we clean our house and of course ourselves, this clears the invisible energy that sometimes piles up in our atmosphere. If we've had an argument with someone, it's a really good idea to smudge the atmosphere after. You just burn a little smudge, and you need to burn it in a way that obviously it won't start a fire. That's why I have this beautiful shell. Okay, and lots of indigenous peoples all over the world use smudge. It's really interesting. It's not just one kind of person and or peoples that used smudge. They discovered that sage was used and sea salt all over the world with all kinds of different indigenous peoples, all for the same reason, to detoxify and or take away negativity. And when you're feeling really negative or you want to clean your cards, I like to clean my cards over smudge like that. It's just a really helpful tool. And when you breathe it in, the sage, you breathe it in towards you. It's called smudging. It's beautiful and it just feels so calming. So I'm just going to leave this over here. Having my coffee this morning. That's my favorite coffee cup in the whole world. I've had it for like 35 years. Anyway, yeah, hilarious. I bought it at a garage sale. Okay, I'm going to use the crow deck. Remember the crow deck Ashley and I did a little review on? This is the crow deck, and I've got it all shuffled up. And I'm just going to pull our cards today. So let's have a look. So we've got the Hanged Man. That's a beauty. Yeah, it's a beautiful deck. We've got the Two of Pentacles. When you look closely at that, those are pentacles. So that's the Hanged Man and the Two of Pentacles. The Ace of Cups. Oh boy. That's in the past. The present is the Ace of Swords. And the Chariot. Okay, I'll just pull that up a little so everybody can see those. So two aces, okay, and the Hanged Man tells me that there's something you've been waiting to do, waiting for the right time, maybe even waiting for a sign on. You might have been waiting. You know how sometimes we wait for a sign to do something or it's just not time yet? Okay, this card kind of talks about that. It's like looking at things from a different perspective, waiting to become enlightened. And so we might have a project like that we're not quite ready to put into play yet. We don't have maybe the resources, maybe the time, because Two of Pentacles, that you're juggling something. So maybe you're juggling time, money, something very literal. And those are pretty, I mean, time isn't always literal, but you know what I mean. Something to do with how you run your life kind of thing. So something is a bit of a juggle before you can put this project into play. Now, it came as a creative, inspired idea in the past because we've got the Ace of Cups. Ace of Cups, inspired ideas, creative ideas. Any kind of aces are like new beginnings. Okay, and then with that Ace of Swords right in the middle, let's have a look. Beautiful card. The Ace of Swords, okay, so time to do it. So all of a sudden we might get our sign. There might be a sign today around something you've been kind of had on the back burner and didn't think you could get around to. And it may be time to start the thing because the Chariot takes action and moves forward on something. Today might be a really good day to take action on. You might get a really big sign, a universal sign, and or we could take that down a notch and just get a little nudge towards something you need to get done today. Yeah, and if you do it, I feel like this would be a good day to launch that thing, that project, that creativity you had in mind. This would be a really good day to launch it because Chariot really moves forward and helps. It's almost like you get a little tailwind with the Chariot. Yeah, so if you get a little nudge today or even a big spiritual sign to go forward with a creative project, I highly recommend you take a step in that direction because the Chariot says it'll swiftly, start taking form. So today has an energy that could really begin new things. Thank you so much for watching, and thank you to all the new subscribers. And do like and share the videos if you're enjoying them, and subscribe if you haven't already. Thanks again.